didn't even see. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. We have 7 bouquets that have come in today to work on. So we're gonna go ahead and break these down for what they're getting. And then we're gonna start drying them. And when I start drying them, I'm gonna be wearing my mask. But until then, we're gonna be just working with what we got. So we have this order. Sorry, guys. Okay, here we go. This order has carnations in it, and it looks like we have red roses. And then we have these berry things. These berry things are, I don't really even know what they're called, but they look like berries. Anyway, we're gonna poke them. That is something that I've learned over time. Is that certain things, like, you have to poke these or else they turn like black and not cute. So, whereas you poke them, they might retain some more of their actual color. This girl, I forgot to mention, she is getting a clear tray, bookends, and a ring holder. So I'm gonna have to flatten out some flowers, and then some flowers I also have to keep in their shape because it has to work in the bookend. So. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We'll do, she doesn't have a lot of these pink flowers, but we're gonna open this up. Okay. That's perfect for a clear tray. Clear trays can only hold so many flowers. I wonder how many. I think it's like 6 or 7 I can really fit. Like big flowers, so I guess it just depends on the size. Anyway. Hi. Oh, I don't even know what the stuff is, but it looks like something that you would find in the ocean. Love seeing this though. I have seen it more in fall bouquets. I do not see this in the spring at all. So I feel like that means that it just needs, it's not in season. We got Queen Anne's lace. Okay, so I will say this person, like the way that these look right now on the table is pretty much how they were shipped. In my shipping instructions, I do mention to, oh, there's Robert.
Hello.
I do mention to like trim the ends of the flowers. The reason I say that is because usually like the ends of the flowers have been sitting in water and you don't want it to have a bunch of extra moisture with like heat and stuff because it will make it wilt. But sometimes people take that a little far and they literally cut the flowers to almost the base. Like, I say to cut off like 1/2 inch off the very end. And usually like, you know, a stem is like, I don't know, 4 inches, 5 inches. But then they leave me like this, so. But we still work with it. It's just, it's harder to see what like the arrangement look like whenever it looks like this, you know? Oh, okay, ring holder too. Let's see. Hi Kylie, I can see. Oh, live. Yay, I'm happy that you're here. Petals redefined. Hey, so are you a flower preservationist? Please comment if you are, or if you're starting to get into this. I would love to know. Raina, how you doing?
What's up, Raina?
What's up, Raina? Robert's here. He's off to the side.
I'm getting my buckets together.
You're not doing another pour?
No, but I gotta pour the resin for tomorrow.
Okay.
I already did my pour.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Robert is prepping his day for tomorrow so he can have a successful day. Okay. Thank you, Mikey John. That's so sweet. I don't know what these are, but these kind of look like, they remind me of dandelions, but like,
Oh, they're like the spooky dandelions.
yeah, they are like a spooky dandelion.
They're Halloween dandelions.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Queen Anne's lace again. I'm gonna get some of these prepped for this. Let me see how many roses. I haven't flattened out any red roses. I actually need to do that first. You guys distract me whenever I am working, and it takes me like extra long to get through a bouquet. So I'm gonna actually try and work as if I'm working with a little commentary. Hope Robert's doing good. It's midnight here, Raina.
It's midnight.
It is 3:05 here.
Man, you sound like me. I'll find myself just randomly like just scrolling and I'm like, oh, it's 12:27. Well, anyway.
That was me last night. I was scrolling and I was so tired and I was like catching myself dozing off and I was like, no, I want to keep watching videos. So then
I can push through, I can watch them all.
But then I was literally so exhausted, so I turned my phone off and I was like, wait, I can't go to sleep yet. So then I had to turn on my audiobook to fall asleep. And I was out before I even got to probably 5 minutes in, I was gone. Yes, I'm actually considering if I should go into preservation. You guys are pretty much swaying me. Honestly, I love this job.
It's awesome.
It's really great. If you do a good job and you market yourself well, I think that it's worth it. It's like, it's a very rewarding job because you're helping people that have just gotten married or that may have lost somebody and you're preserving the memory of someone. So it is something that I think is a beautiful thing to be a part of, which is why I like it. And this is why I do it too. Okay, back to what I was saying. I'm going to be poking these at the end of this because it helps the silica get in. It sounds so weird, but the silica needs to kind of like sit in this thing to help preserve the color of that. Okay. Brooke! I'm glad you're doing live scan.
Jackson?
Yes, it is.
Brooke Jackson!
Brooke, I was telling Robert, I was getting like kind of discouraged doing lives for a minute there, and I was like, I need to focus on doing my other videos, and I was just getting kind of overwhelmed with like doing all of that, and we're also training Malia on a bunch of work stuff, and so I took kind of a hiatus for a little bit there. But I really miss like interacting with you guys because I actually like chatting with y'all. I was telling Grandma, I was like, I kind of miss talking to Brooke and like Crystal and Raina and stuff like that. So
it's our online friends.
Y'all are my pen pals. So
Pen pals.
It's just documented and then posted. So okay, do y'all accept orders from Canada? Okay, so here's the thing. Soph.
Kind of.
Yes, kind of.
Depends on what you're comfortable with.
So here's the thing. We've had people send flowers from Canada to us before, but it took forever for their flowers to get to us because they had to get through customs, whatever. So it took longer than overnighting or just like a 2-day ship. So their flowers did not arrive to us in good condition, and we're gonna have to either replace their flowers or they can just get a refund and whatever. So what I suggest for people that are out of state,
Out of country.
out of country, not out of state, out of country, I almost said it again.
Yeah. Out of state's fine.
Out of state is fine.
Country.
Let us just do a bouquet recreation for you. Unless you already dried your flowers. If your flowers already dry, then by all means send them our way.
Yeah, that's no problem
Then
at
it's
all.
not an issue. But that is like my 2 cents on out of country. Okay. More Queen Anne's lace. I'm having to get this prepped. Again, this girl, she's getting our display set. So the display set is clear tray bookends. And then she also added on a ring holder. So I'm having to get flowers that are good for all of those things. And I hope that they all dry well. No problem. Okay. Now I do want some feedback. Because my videos, like some of them have been doing good, and some of them haven't like been flopping more. What do you guys think? What are your favorite videos like that I post on shorts that I do? Because personally, I love doing demolding videos, and I love showing off bouquets and stuff like that. But we're trying to get into showing more like the full process from start to finish kind of videos. So
we did one of those recently.
We did one of those, and I don't think that one did bad.
It did not do bad.
I don't think it did bad, but it didn't do like crazy insane.
I thought more people would have liked it.
Yeah. And this video I posted this week, Robert thought it was gonna. He was like, "Yeah, do that one. That one's gonna do good." But it's just like it was like meh. I feel like meh. I don't know. I need guidance from the people that actually watch the stuff. Raina, this channel is like international friends hangout. Every time it feels so wholesome. Oh yeah, you guys, Raina is not even in the US, so maybe Soph isn't either. So comment where you're from and what time it is. Raina said it's midnight. Here it's 3 o'clock and it's Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Oh, hey, this is an interesting question. Not that interesting. For those of you that are not in America, one, do you celebrate Halloween?
Oh yeah, I do want to know
two,
that.
if you do you have a costume? What is your costume?
Yeah, that's actually a great question because we've already done part of our Halloween costume. Like we try and do more than one costume each year. I feel like that's been more recent though that we've started doing that way. We did that last year and I love doing that. So I'm not sure if you guys celebrate Halloween, but in this household we stand by Halloween. I'm from Scotland. What's happening? Oh, hello from Scotland. I was going to try and do a Scottish accent. Cannot do that.
You dare.
England, it is, hold on. They did 2010. What is that? 8:10 p.m. I'm Little Bo Peep. Okay.
That's great.
Hans is here. Say hi, Hans. Hans,
Hello,
I
Hans.
was just talking to Robert about your suggestion about having like little hands in videos.
Which I think is so funny.
I think that's hilarious.
And oh my god, we need to do that.
But I just asked if you celebrate Halloween, and if you do, like, what are you dressing up as, or what have you dressed up as? Because I like knowing this stuff. Like this is my favorite holiday of the entire year. I live for Halloween. What are you preparing the flowers for? We're going to be making a clear tray and bookends out of this. So, and a ring holder. Yes, and a ring holder. So I'm trimming them down right now to get them ready for that. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 roses for that. And I might save one more.
Oh, I love when they look like that.
Yeah. Yes, I'm thinking of, I'm thinking about it afterwards. Make it like a Halloween special. Oh, that would be really funny. Just like goof the entire time through the Halloween one.
And we got to be dressed up.
30 days of spreading. Okay. Yeah, and we do. Well, I don't know.
We could do it like,
Last year I did one where I was dressed up as our character, and it was like, meh, it didn't really do that well. I'm like, ugh, people just aren't here for it. Okay, I don't need the rest of these. This is done. And also, I'm not drying these immediately. What I'm going to be doing currently,
batch trimming.
I'm batch trimming them up. I think I only have one more that I'm going to show you guys. There's one bouquet that someone dropped off on our front porch. I'll show you all what it looks like, but I'm going to record that one after doing this to have more videos, because I'm trying to also do these things ahead of time. Like, I have been so behind on my videos where I'm recording them the same week, and I'm also
It's not like a day before.
a day before, and I'm stressing out about.
She stresses me out.
Okay, I know, but I end up posting them. They're fine. Okay, nor Halloween, but kind of similar. In January for healthy crops, children go door to door and get sweets and money. I used to do that, but they say I'm too old now.
How dare they?
That's a cool tradition to do, but I'd be so sad if I don't even
If
care.
someone told me I was too old, I'd cry a little bit.
No, I don't even care about Halloween for like the candy aspect. I'm not like a huge candy person, but I just love it for dressing up. I like being like in a different character headspace. I love that. And I feel like it's appropriate. No one's gonna judge you for it. I just had a pen somewhere. No.
Did you? Are you sure about that?
Did you write the card down for that girl? Oh yeah, you did. Sorry.
I did.
I was looking at it. Okay. I just came from kiteboarding now. I'm in the sauna. My phone is going to overheat, so I'll be back in 15. Enjoy the sauna.
I'm in the sauna. No, come back. We're
on.
better than the sauna. Also, Callie hasn't shown you yet, but I love when roses look like this. She fans them out just a little bit. I don't know if it's doing justice.
This is what it originally looks like, which is fine. Again, this is like the normal shape of it, but this is more open.
This is just cool. I just think that looks really nice.
But what I'm doing right now, this is what I've been doing for the past few weeks. I feel like I've been prepping all of the flowers for what I need to have done, putting them in the bins, and doing that with every bouquet that I have to work with, and then going through and just having to wear my mask all at once rather than like mask on, mask off, mask. It's just a hassle.
better.
Ugh. Here's another bouquet that we're gonna be doing. This one's another display set, and this girl, instead of doing a ring holder, she got coasters. Okay. Alright. Okay, this is the last bouquet that I'm gonna be breaking down in front of you guys, and then we're gonna start doing the drawing part, which is the most fun part. And if you watched last week's video, you know it's the most important part.
And if you didn't watch last week's video,
Then you need to go watch it.
you go watch it.
Okay, here are these flowers. These have come from, Chicago, Illinois. Is it Illinois or Illinois?
Illinois.
No, I know, but what do you say? You say
It's Illinois.
It's Illinois.
And this is my resin, and it's from Arizona.
Yes. If you haven't already, check out iCode Epoxy. Mwah, we love them. Oh yeah, today is, let me tell you that. So happy Diwali, Callie and Robert. Yay.
It's Diwali!
I don't know what that means.
From The Office. When Michael proposes to...
Yes.
Yeah.
To Holly?
No. To his
Carol.
actual wife.
Carol. That's her name in the show.
Oh, her name is Carol in the show. You're right.
Okay, anyway. Well, thank you for the well wishes.
Happy Diwali.
Okay, the S on the end is silent. Thank you. I've never know. I'm like, is it Illinois or is it Illinois? But Illinois. Chicago, Illinois. These turned out pretty good. Hi, Running Man. He said, "Sup, my female Eisenberg." Don't worry.
Man.
Eisenberg is going to be coming out today. What are they getting? Did you write a card
For...
for this girl?
Oh, I think I just sent the email.
Okay. I swear. What is she getting?
1790. Oh, let me grab the phone.
Okay. This past weekend we had a Halloween party ourselves with our friends, and anybody watched Hocus Pocus? Yes? If you haven't, you're really missing out, and you need to watch it.
You'll like it.
Because I was dressed up as a Sanderson sister along with my actual sister and my friend, Malia, who works here. And Robert was a bully from the movie.
I was Jay.
He was Jay.
From Jay and Ernie, or Ice. I was not Ice. Ernie is Ice.
Ernie is Ice. And then our son was the main character. Of course, he was the main character. It was so much fun, though. Like, Robert looked at me, he was like, "You look beautiful, but your makeup is actually scaring me." Because, like, I did dark makeup, and I don't wear dark makeup literally ever. That is not me. No shade to people that do it. It's just not
It's
my
just not
thing.
you.
No. Dude looks like he's a fast runner. Robert? Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? I'm just walking.
Hey, wait. Did you pull up the girl's order? Is this it?
It's
Okay, you did.
right there.
Literally. Did I hurt you? Okay, I gotta write down this girl's order information. Okay, I have never seen somebody spell their name this way. Her name is Peyton. Put your guesses in how she spells her name. And I'm gonna give you a hint. It's not the normal way.
It's not the normal way.
Peyton.
Hey.
Peyton. She's getting bookends and a ring holder.
Right, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. That'd be good.
Okay, let's see. Ryan, you're so nice. What is your favorite DC character, guys? Peyton. Payton. No, it's not Payton. But I like where you're going with it because I ended up telling Robert, I was like, is it Peatyn? That's what I said. Or Pae.
You said Paeyt.
No, I said Pa. Maybe. Yes, I don't know.
You said Paeyton. It's not that.
Sweet pea. Okay, somebody said Paighdton. I actually love the way you think, but no.
I love that.
That is not it. And another person said Peyton, Payton, Pyten, Paytyn. Someone said I'm Persian. Love all the guesses.
One of you was incredibly close.
Yes. Okay. It's so funny.
Did someone ask what our favorite DC character was?
Yes, that was
My favorite DC character is... I'm kind of basic with that. I love Batman so much. Wait, did I?
I'm not super... You guys are asking the wrong questions to the wrong people.
Yeah, like I told her, because I've had my car for like since 2014, so however long that's been, and I was thinking about getting a new one, but then I was also like, if I get a new one, I'm afraid to do anything to it. I've never done anything to this car. I want to like make it Batman themed, and
I think that'd be cool. We saw a car like that in public, and he was like, "I love that." That's it. Okay, but back to the guessing. Paytean. Okay. I guess I'm going to tell you guys. It's Paityn. So, like, the pate part is almost like bait, like tackle and bait or whatever. Or bait and tackle. And then YN. So, Paityn. I would have never guessed that. I mean, you can pronounce it properly. That's that's not an issue.
But not a little abnormal.
Fun things. Okay, so these are how some of these flowers turn out. Shit, you guys can see it a little better.
And I unfortunately am gonna have to head out.
Yes.
Y'all have fun. I'm gonna go get my son.
Love you. Are you guys gonna be going anywhere?
We might go to the jump park.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun for him.
Yeah.
And fun for me.
Yeah. That's a great time.
All right.
Be careful with your knee.
Pasta potato.
Sive Drapely. Wave at me when you leave.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to catch up on the chat. But anyway, back to this. Some of these flowers, what I was showing you is like this one looks pretty good just from afar. Like, looks like it came in good. But the edges of all of the petals on the edges, I don't know. Some of them just don't look as good. Like, this one doesn't have any, like, dryness on the edges. So, I do love this one, but I am going to toss it because it just doesn't look great. And I just want the best flowers for this girl. Bookends usually hold about, like, 3 big roses. And some smaller flowers, which she has some smaller flowers. And then she also has a ring holder that I'm definitely going to be put some of this ranunculus in. This is the ranunculus that we are mentioning. Yes, I think that this is good. I'm going to save 2 of these little white roses. And then I think, oh, this one's so pretty. Look at how pretty that is. I like that one. Save. Okay. Boop, boop. Now I'm going to toss the rest of this because I don't need it. And that's what I always tell people, because people ask me that too. Like, what do I do with flowers that I don't need out of the arrangements? Now, I try and save as much as I can for a person's order, but sometimes it's a little overzealous. I'll show you what this next girl's getting. Let me grab this arrangement. You can see where I'm coming from for my picking and choosing. Okay. rubber band cards for this one. I'm gonna have to look this up. Okay. So this is an order that was dropped off on my front porch. This is a table arrangement right here. And then I have also this bouquet as well. Let's look up what all they're getting. So this girl is getting our tulip package and our bookends. So the tulip package, there's no way. Okay, I guess it is. Anyway, tulip package and our bookends. Tulip package is an 8x8 and a ring holder, and then obviously bookends are bookends. I could probably save this, and that would work for that entire order. But I also have this. Now, here's the thing. I'm not gonna throw all of this away because I wanna pick out the best flowers out of both arrangements. Save some backups too, because I'm not just gonna save the amount that is needed for the order, I'm gonna save even more. But then even after that, I'm still gonna have some leftovers. So what I end up doing is saving pretty flowers, and then the ones that are just drab, pitch them, which is really sad. But I also tell people ahead of time, like if you, it says it on my website, if you want to keep any of your flowers and not have them preserved, you need to save whatever you need to save at home, I guess, or just like save a bridesmaid bouquet and dry it out that way. But this is literally just for preservation reasons. So I'm gonna move this aside because I'm gonna record this one. And I think it's kind of fun that I'm showing you guys this ahead of time so you can see what this video is gonna look like. You know what this bouquet already looks like, and I'm gonna do a whole video on it, but isn't that pretty? I really like how that one turned out. And also, like, local drop-offs always have the best results. So I love recording those. But let's go ahead and get this on and ready to go. Are they fake? Those are all real. Actually, every bouquet in here today that I'm going to be drying, well, I won't dry fake flowers, but every bouquet in here that I'm working with today, which is 7 of them, they're all real flowers, not any fake flowers and like solo flowers or anything like that. Do you ever have to trim roses, a rose with the edges brown to make an order work? Yes, I actually have done that before, where I do trim the edges. I don't like to, because then sometimes the resin can get into the petal itself and it makes it look like there's like wet spots in the flowers whenever it's sitting in the resin. But sometimes when you look at certain flowers, you'll see an order here today where you're like, ooh, that's a little crispy. I wait until they're dried to be able to do that. Okay, Paityn, the craziest spelling of Peyton, but I don't hate it. I really don't. I think that it's fun to have your name spelled a different way. Like my name is Callie, but it's Kali, so it's different and I like it. She is getting bookends and a ring holder. Okay, what are we gonna use? We'll use a 0 on hers. Okay, I'm going to put my mask on. I'm wearing gloves because I just got my nails done and I'm keeping them looking good, okay? Okay, like taking scissors to the petals and trimming them down. Yes, yes. Hey, sorry, just joined. What are you doing? So what I'm doing right now is I'm preserving people's wedding bouquets. A lot of people got married this weekend, it looks like. And I am going to be placing them in this stuff called Silica. And if you're thinking, wow, that sounds super familiar, it's because usually this stuff is like in the bottom of your shoes, like in those little packets where it's like, do not eat this stuff. That's what I'm gonna be using. Ugh. I'm trying to get myself prepped for this. Okay. You work out of your garage. Do you reactivate silica in your home oven or another way? Trying to start my own business, but I'm stressed out about since I have a toddler. Yes. Okay, so Nicole, I also have a toddler. Stress is understandable. I do reactivate my silica in my own ovens. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. I'm grabbing some silica myself. We do, but our ovens have a lock on them, so I can hold the button down and it locks and I don't have to worry about it, and we only have to reactivate the stuff for like 2 hours. So we do that during the day while he is being watched, and then we work out of our garage, and he knows that he's not allowed to come in here without us being there. And he's at the age now where he wants to open the door, but the garage door is a little bit harder to open. So thankfully we haven't had to really worry about that yet. Okay. I want to make a business work in my home or garage if possible. It's very possible. That's like literally what I've been doing. We worked in our house originally. I would say do the garage. Ew, I don't like showing my ears. Ew. I would say work in your garage if possible, and get a dehumidifier and get like an AC system kind of going if you can, because you want to keep the stuff in like a temperature controlled room, but then you're not having to worry about like putting all of this like toxic fumes in your house. So that is my suggestion. Okay. I love the questions though. Anybody has questions, feel free to ask them. I try and be as open of a book as possible. Because why struggle? And also, I want you guys to get to know me, so it's easier to get to know me if you ask me questions. Okay, we're going to put this one there, and now we're going to start this part. Same, ears always covered. I don't know why, it's just like, ears are weird. Some people like show, like I can't do a slick back bun because I never want my ears to show. That's so icky. Did you guys, okay, I'm so curious. Have any of y'all heard about the heist that happened at the Louvre? I know this is so side note, but I don't think it's right to steal anything. I really don't. That's horrible. But wow, we're living in a day and age where it's like the actual Ocean's 11 or Ocean's 8 is happening, where there's a heist happening. What? It was so random. So yes, I hate my ears. Something about the ears, I swear. Maybe that won't work. I'm in New England. Our winters are tough. You're helpful, and maybe you need to reach out if you're willing to chat. Oh yeah, feel free to reach out. I really don't mind. But yeah, it gets cold. So it gets cold here, but we have a split unit in our garage. So right now I just turned the heat on because it actually started getting a little like cooler today, which is a nice change from our 80, 90 degree October. But yeah, we switched the heat on, but it gets super like, so in New England, it's probably not near as humid as it is here in Tennessee, but my biggest issue is the humidity. Like, I have to make sure that this room has a dehumidifier constantly running, which I'm going to have to turn it on here in a second, to suck all the moisture out of the air, because it will affect my silica, which affects the drying. I'm also curious how fast I can get all of this stuff done. I'm not saying I'm in a rush, but just because I've been doing this for so long, it doesn't take me near as long as it used to. Hi from Denmark. Hi. Hi from Tennessee. It's summer now here. I'm dying for the heat. It's summer. Where are you from, Hunter J? I'm curious. Because we have literally been dying in the heat here. But we're like, ooh, finally. It's getting a little nicer outside. As you can see, I'm wearing a sweater today. Now listen, I love summer though. I do. Some people are against it. That's not me. This one's done. I'm gonna snag it from you guys. I'm gonna start on the next order. Okay. South Africa. Okay, so you are ready for the heat. Hi from Philippines. Hi. Okay, I was worried that it would change The resin cures with the cold weather. Good to know. You're more focused on silica. And yes, I am more focused on the silica. Now, temperature does affect the resin too, but we keep our garage at like 68 typically, because you need to have your resin warm before you use it. But yeah, I don't know. We have to keep our resin at a specific temperature. So Robert has made a heating cabinet for our resin for that specific reason. Okay, this girl is getting our tulip package and a 4x4. So she is getting obviously the 4x4 block, but then she's also getting an 8x8 block and a ring holder. Now some of her flowers did not turn out as well, but we still work with them. I'm still going to try my best to make it as pretty as possible. And we can work with it. It's fine. Okay. It's cold here in Denmark. I'm not a fan. I feel like, but Denmark is pretty, I've heard. But also, I'm not a fan of like winter cold. I just like the fall, where it's like, okay, I can wear a sweater and maybe a cute skirt and not freeze to death. I don't want to wear a puffy jacket. I don't. Like, I'm wearing leggings today. This is the first time I've worn leggings since it was freezing back in like March. And I miss them. They are so nice to wear. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting really quiet. Some of these flowers are more fragile than the other ones because they're a little more wilted. So what I end up doing for that is I literally have to shape the petals with the silica. So I have to pour the silica in and move petals around to make them look more fluffy. So this takes me a little longer to do, and it takes a lot more concentration. Okay. What's a tulip package? A tulip package. Let me show you guys real quick. Do I have anything ready? Hold on. I usually do. Here we go. A tulip package will be a block that looks like this. This is an 8x8 block. You can see it's like the person's actual flowers in there. Super pretty. And then it also comes with one of our ring holders, which looks like something like this. It's the perfect little package if you want to get something that's like displays your bouquet in a really pretty way, but it doesn't want, like, you don't want to spend a bunch of money on resin stuff. I think our tulip package is the perfect option to get. It's a really popular package that we get. Hey, Erica, I know. Miss watching you preserve flowers for everybody. Well, guess what? You get to watch it today. I know. It took me, like, I literally stopped doing it for like 2 months. And I'm kind of sad I did. Because I miss, like, chilling with you guys and just chatting it up. I'm literally the biggest chatty Cathy out there. But we were trying to figure out how to do long form videos and prep for stuff like that. But I told Robert, I'm like, I just feel like while we're incredibly busy, I would rather interact with people while I'm already working. And then whenever we slow down, then we can start focusing on longer videos. So it's just really intimidating to do the longer videos. So I like doing these. This is like a great way to get to know you guys. I love getting to talk with you all, make friends, my online pen pals. Love spring, love summer. Ooh, no, I am not a spring person. My favorite seasons are fall and summer. Then I'll say spring and winter. I hate winter. It is literally the worst. Ugh. Okay, sorry. I have to get a lid for this one. I'm going to grab our next order. We're moving through. And then I'll talk more about that stuff. Okay. That's gonna be our next order. Okay, this is gonna be a quick order just because these flowers did not arrive in good shape at all. So this girl is getting an 8x8 block. She accidentally mailed it to the wrong address, so it took a little bit longer for them to get here. So we're probably gonna do a recreation, but I still wanna see if I can incorporate her actual flowers into her order. Okay, let me see. Left bulb. I now moderate for a fishing channel Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and Friday. Girl, that's a full-time job. Hate summer. Oh, really? Hate winter. Yeah, I'm just like, I like summer because I feel like there's more things you can do outside. Like, if you're hot, you can easily cool down. Where it's like, okay, like, hop in a pool, go to a lake, sit inside. But there's so many things you can do. But, like, in the summer, see, these just aren't good. No fault of her. Just didn't arrive to the right place. Anyway, but winter, it's like you're freezing. There's nothing to do outside. It is so gross. And like, honestly, whenever we finally get winter here, it's really at the end of Christmas. So there's nothing fun to do after that. Okay, let's see. Is this sand? This is silica, is what I'm working with right now. It's called silica gel. I used to call it silica sand, but apparently there's a different, is a thing called silica sand. So this is silica gel, but it looks like sand because it's ground down a lot. And this extracts moisture from flower petals and leaves and whatnot. So that is what I'm currently working with. See all of this. This girl, like I said, she's getting an 8x8. I bet I can replace some of these flowers. It won't be that big of a deal. Thank you. I'm happy you like the respirator. Robert picked out my respirator. It's giving me insight to YouTube, so that's whenever I decided to start my channel. I know about it. Honestly, that's not a terrible idea. If I had more time to moderate, I guess I could. But I don't know. But that's awesome that you're doing that. Love that for you. Okay. Bye, Nina. Enjoy. You stayed up way too late. The bed is calling for me. Enjoy your bed. I'm gonna keep working. So hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Let me see. We're gonna cut some of these stems off, and then this one is done. And then I'm going to be moving on again to our next order. I have a lid right there for one of those. Okay. I just started this whole new system where if we get flowers that are wilted, I need to write down on the bin that they're wilted and what level of wilt we're working with. That way I stay aware. Whew. Now I'm going to be switching out because I was just using a 0 for those orders. I'm going to be switching out to a 1. Okay. What are we using? We're using silica gel from Dry and Dry. I do it after my son goes to bed. Hey, that's the best time to do it. How did you originally get into doing this? I was getting married and I was looking into having my flowers preserved, and honestly, I didn't want to pay for it. So I figured I was crafty enough and I could start this on my own, and so I did, and it's worked out, honestly. And I'm happy it worked out. Since I can't work because of my health, it gives me something I can do. I have adults to talk to. Hey, that's the best thing to do, is to find some time for yourself. Okay. Ooh, I have a feeling these are going to take up 2 bins. I already know it. But that's okay because I already have the bins with me. Okay. Here we go. Everybody that is on here currently, I want to know, what is your favorite scary movie? And if you understand that reference, I love you for it. Because we've been watching some scary movies recently. And I want to know if the new Conjuring is actually good. Because I think I'm watching it tomorrow night. And I just want to know, am I going to get scared? Like, am I going to be spooked? Somebody let me know. Okay. Here we go. We got those flowers in. Also, if you guys want to comment what type of flowers, if you've already gotten married, or you're planning on getting married, what type of flowers do you want in your arrangements, or did you have in your arrangements? And I'll tell you if I like those flowers or not. I am so straight up when it comes to my flower hate versus my flower love. Because I will be a hater sometimes. I really will. And I'll tell you why I don't like them. We're drying flowers. We're not making anything. We're going to be making Silica or resin products. But currently, I'm drying these flowers out to be able to put them in the resin. Now, the thing is that people send me their wedding bouquets or special events, flowers from, like, you know, birthdays, baby showers, funeral services, and stuff like that. And then they get them preserved in resin. So, I have to dry out the flowers completely, or else they'll mold in the resin, and that's not good. Not actually scary at all, but I know Knives Out is the best. Oh, I do love Knives Out. That's a good, that one is so funny. Like, I don't know, it's kind of like a fun, spooky, whodunit. Oh man, you make me want to watch that. I think I might watch that tonight, honestly. Love Knives Out. I hate carnations. Barbara, I'm right there with you. I am right there on your side. Carnations, I don't think that they're bad. I think that they're fine. I just don't see them as, they're not unique enough for me. You know, I think roses are more unique than carnations. And you see roses all the time, but they're just not like carnations. Okay. Oh, you had carnations, Barbara. I'm sorry. I literally was just not getting carnations. I think that they're, again, I'm not a fan of them just because I see them so often. But that's not to say they're not the worst flower. But, yeah, that was my bad for reading it that way. So sorry, Barbara. Hopefully I didn't hurt your feelings too bad. However, I look back at my wedding bouquet, and there's some things that I wish I made, like, adjustments to. I didn't really pick out my flowers. I just gave them a color scheme and said go for it. And I wish I picked out more flowers for it. But you live with what you got. Now, if you love your bouquet, you love it, girl. I love roses and magnolias. That will be my bouquet once I get married. I've seen a fair share. Are you doing like an all-white bouquet? Because if you do an all-white bouquet, add some like razzle dazzle in there. Put some different types of white flowers in there other than just roses. That's my opinion on that. Because I work with a bunch of white bouquets all the time. And ones that are just roses, they're just so plain. And maybe that's the way you like it, but you can add like Queen Anne's lace to it. Gives it some movement, some body to it. Love that. You could do Snapdragon. What's some other things? Stock. I like the look of stock. I hate whenever bouquets have stock in them because they ship terribly. They just don't. They kill the other flowers. They really do. It's okay. No feelings hurt. Variety colors smell. Okay, so I don't really smell the flowers. That's the other thing too. Hold on. I gotta turn the air back on. It's a little warm in here. Okay. So people ask me all the time if I can smell the flowers when I get them. And let me just tell you, if I can, it's never good. I never smell any beautifully fresh flowers. They always smell like cat pee. Which I know is such a weird thing, but it's because they're dying whenever people are sending them to me. Like they are literally wilting as we speak right now. So whenever they're on the way out, they smell terrible. And sometimes, like, if I don't change out my trash bags, but like at the end of the week, and I come in here on Monday, and it smells so bad because I didn't take out the flowers and put them in the garbage, and then they just make my room smell nasty. And if I can smell a box before I open it, I know it's going to be a bad news. It's not going to be a good drying day for me. No hot pink roses and magnolias. Ooh, okay. Ooh, I wonder what's a good hot pink. Ooh, think about peonies in there too, okay? Peonies look so good, and you can get them in a pink variety as well. And I feel like they also have a lot of shape to them. Hold on. Oh. Weird, oh. My father-in-law's here. I was like, that threw me off. I need to ask Robert if he's still here. Okay, I have one more bin to do for her. Oh, sorry, I have an itch. Okay, what would be my perfect flower to dry? Okay, Debbie, I like your question. The perfect flowers to dry. Okay, ranunculus 100%. Love working with that. I wish I would say peonies and dahlias, but they are so finicky. Oof. What would be some great hydrangeas? If the hydrangeas look great, like, we're just going to imagine all these flowers that I'm talking about are in perfect condition. We'll do hydrangeas, ranunculus, snapdragon. I do like working with snapdragon. That looks really nice. And I also really like working with, Queen Anne's lace because I do see that quite often. And gosh, I'm sorry, I'm looking at my dried flowers right now. I'm like, what do I like working with? I guess roses are fine too, because they do look good. Let me look at my products too. I don't know, I really like working with spring flowers. Like, sweet peas are so pretty too to work with, and cosmos, I don't know. Great question though. Is there a flower that's black, or can you get flowers that are black? That's a weird question. It's not a weird question because I've worked with like a black arrangement before. So I think the best bet you're going to get with a black flower is a really dark, deep red rose. And when it dries, it will look black. You know, it dries darker. Our roses always dry darker. But sometimes people get their flowers like painted to look like that. But I promise you, if you just got red roses, they're going to turn almost that color anyway with how they dry. So there's that. And people will also do amaranthus. That's a really deep color too. That looks really nice. And then people have spray painted or painted however they did it. They did baby's breath, and they did that before with all black, which looks really cool. But I don't think anything naturally grows all black. At least I haven't seen it, so it's not common enough. Black dahlias are amazing. Oh, you know what? I have heard of a black dahlia. I have never seen one in person, ever. Okay, I need to label this Venus for a second then. Sorry, there's like a little knot around my head. Okay. I didn't get it. I will get it at some point though. Let me put this away, and then we're gonna get the next bouquet out. This one was a local drop off as well. So these flowers look really, really good. And we'll go through what she's getting. And then that will be the last bin that I do on this video. And then I'm gonna be moving on to that where I record it. Oh my gosh, you guys. Have I already, wait, hold on. How many have I dried? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I feel like I'm missing a bouquet, for real. I thought there were 7. I guess I'm losing my mind. Let me put this up. Ugh. I'm back. Okay, I have not written on this one. This girl is getting our display set and 4 coasters. Okay. And yeah, display. And 4 coasters. I don't know why I thought I had more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Interesting. Whatever. We're going to work with it. I'm losing my mind is what is happening. This is not sea salt. This is silica that I am working with. And the best way to describe it is literally it just is like sand that is almost like an oven that just sucks it all up. Those look hella fresh. They are. How long does it take to complete the dehydration process? Not process. I like, now this is a personal choice for me. Some other people can do it different ways. This is just me, okay? I like to let my stuff sit for 3 to 4 weeks, so almost a month before I take it out. And then I also let it air dry for a little bit. So people will send me their flowers. I don't get to designing their stuff until around month 2, just with how busy that we've been being. It's literally been, I feel like I'm constantly falling behind right now. So I end up telling people, I hear Rocky's Horror Picture right behind me. I love this movie. And I'm so ADHD, I swear, or ADD or something. I literally need to focus, get zoned in. Anyway, so I like to keep it in the silica for longer. It's not like this stuff that I work with. Whenever I first got it, it said that It can dry flowers in a week. And if you're not doing it that often, I think that's perfectly fine. Now, I, again, like to do it for longer just because I am working with this stuff. Literally, as soon as I take it out, I put it on my shelf and I'm almost immediately back to using it. So I like to reheat this stuff fairly often, and I like to let it sit for a little bit longer to really get all the moisture out. This is Silica. Silica gel that I'm working with. And right now, I'm drying for these flowers for a display set, which is our clear tray and our bookends. So there we go. I'm saving some flowers that are fully shaped the way that they were when we got them. And then I'm flattening out some of the roses for the tray. Okay. Okay. Rocky Horror Picture Show is the best Halloween movie ever. I love it. Okay, so Robert and I went to a live action watching of this, like viewing of this movie, where they also had people like acting as well alongside the movie. It was so fun. I think that this is such a fun like Halloween-y movie. And it gets you in the spooky spirit. I love it so much. I just love Halloween, you guys. We have a whole list of movies that we watch during this time. Also, what I'm drawing right now are some of the most massive mums. We just got 2 more bouquets. Are some of the most massive mums ever. And I like to massage the silica inside the center of them because the centers of mums always dry darker than the edges. So I like to make sure the silica gets in there to try and help that keep that from happening. This is stock. I like this in white bouquets too. I just hate that it wilts so fast. That's my only grievance with it, is that it wilts and it causes other flowers to wilt and smell bad and ugh. Okay. We should have using Corona, probably. Where am I from? I am from Tennessee. If you guys are comfortable, share where you're from. I love seeing how far we've reached. We've just had somebody from South Africa. We've had somebody from New England. Where else? I think we've had India and Denmark. Or Denmark people have gone to bed. But yeah. I have been to several of those. Missed one Saturday night. Midnight showing. Oh, that would have been... Wait, I missed one Saturday night. Midnight showing. Oh, that would have been so good. Honestly. Okay. Is this... Oh, this is the one. Okay. Going to do some of this stuff on top because I have more things. This one's going to be a tube bender as well. And how I determine this is literally just the size of the flowers, how much space it's going to take up in the bin. And honestly, if I need extras, I'll save more. Sometimes I end up with multiple bins of this stuff because I just don't know when to stop working. Okay. Yay, I got the next bin out. All ready. Touching ready to go. Illinois, the UK. Actually, I'm not sure if you saw this, Norma, but we just had a bouquet. It was like the first bouquet that we worked with was actually from Chicago, Illinois. The UK, we love to see our UK people. I also had somebody that was like from Ireland, I think. I do think it's kind of crazy how like far these things can go. Okay. That one is literally filled to the brim. Let me put this here. And we're going to start working with this bin. Michigan. Okay. Okay. If you guys are completely new to my channel and I literally just popped up on your page just to look at or whatever, what I end up doing is I take people's special event flowers and I preserve them in resin. But to be able to do that, I have to take them first and I have to dry them out. So that's what I'm currently doing right now. And you know what's crazy is usually my Mondays are not this busy. My Monday is typically like a chill day where Robert gets to do some resin work and I do some designing of my orders. But we had so many flowers that were dropped off today and mailed to us and delivered to us. So whenever we get the flowers, I literally have to start working on them once we get them. So here I am. Putting this on the floor. Ugh. You guys should see how many orders that we have had to work with this week. It has been insane. Literally, not this week, but just this month and last month it was crazy, which is kind of like we're in the mix of taking out last month's orders while also drawing these orders. It's insane. I'm in Texas. Okay, not too far. It depends on where you are in Texas. You're like a 2-hour flight from me. If you're in like the Dallas area. I'm gonna wait to preserve these on top. Okay. I'm currently drying some bigger greenery. I usually save the greenery for the very top layer, but I have some really dainty flowers that I'm going to have to dry, which are these tulips, and I also have some alstroemera, and if you guys know anything about me, you should know that I beef with alstroemera. Sunflowers and alstroemera, I think, are going to be the bane of my existence, honestly. Truthfully. Can you use silica after these flowers are dried out? Yes, I'm happy that you asked that because I have been getting some questions about that recently. So silica is reheatable. We call it recharging it. You just set it in the oven on some baking sheets. And the heat from the oven extracts some moisture from the silica. And then I take it out and I put it back in some bins and I can reuse it. So what I end up doing is I'll use silica 2 or 3 times, and then we will at that point reheat the silica, and then it's back to a 0, and you can use it, I think, like up to, God, I have to re-look so I don't want to tell you the wrong thing, but it's like you can use it for a very, very long time. So it's not like I'm just dumping out all this stuff. Plus, with how many orders that we've been getting recently, we have had to buy so many new bags of silica. It's actually incredible. Like, I'm so grateful that we're at this point. But like for the longest time, we had our same silica and we had 2 backup bags, which the backup bags are 40 pounds each. So I was like, we're never going to crack into these things. We just have them. This year, we've cracked into those, and then we've bought and used probably upwards of 10 more bags. So it is cray. Yeah, thanks for asking, Anna. I really do. I have no problem sharing information about what I do, how it works. I know people are curious. It's a weird thing that I do. So, I don't mind. Thanks for asking the question. Now, I'm leaving these on the very top. I'm going to make note that they're on the top, too. For whenever we remove them, I have a better idea of what I'm looking for. Because, again, I'm not going to be touching this stuff for, like, a month. So, I'm not going to remember. I'm going to see this girl's name and I'm going to be like, that name looks familiar. I'm not going to exactly remember what her bouquet looked like until I take it out. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, that's hers. So, I like to remind myself certain facts. So, if it has sunflowers, if it has tulips, if the flowers are wilted, I like to just write that information down. That way I feel more prepared for what I'm taking out. Okay. I got her ribbon. And 20. This has been two lips on top. There we go. Okay. What in the world? Oh, here we go. Let me put up her order, and I'm going to bring over the flowers that I will be drawing. And I'll take this mask off and answer any last minute questions because I think I'll hop off here and then I'm going to actually start recording that video so I can have it prepped and ready to go. Oh, my gracious. Okay. Oh my gosh. Not me literally almost busting it. This is what happens every time I take this mask off. I literally will have this line on my face. I swear, whenever I'm 80 years old and I have this line, I'm blaming this job. I 100% will be suing myself for the damages it causes me. Okay, let's see. I used to press flowers in my books. Really cool to see it done properly. Thank you. Okay, is that stuff dangerous to breathe in? Yes, over time, long periods of time of breathing in silica can cause silicosis, which not good to have. So you don't want to be breathing the particles in, which is why I wear the respirator. Why I have it. But yes, we wear that. Robert wears his respirator when he's working with the resin. It's so great. It's just, it feels like, honestly, when I wear the respirator, it feels like you're running a marathon at once because like you're just trying to breathe in, but it's better to have that on. I'm a florist, so it's really fun to learn about this. You know what's so funny is people have asked me like, can I make bouquets? I'm sure I could and do a decent job with it. I'm no florist though. Like I can't conceptualize certain flowers together. Like this is beautiful. I could not envision that. Like I'm happy that I get the aftermath where my stuff looks pretty because of all the hard work the florist did and shipping your flowers to me properly. Do you keep the containers in a dark room or? Okay, so I keep them in my garage. I'm actually working in my garage. It's a 2-car garage. We have a split unit in here, and I have some filing shelves that I use. I would be happy to show you guys quickly. Let me flip the camera. This is where I keep all of our orders. And as you can see, it's 2 rows deep. So when you see 4 orders in a row, just know that that's actually 8. So we have 3 rows of that. Let me see if I can do the math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 8 is 40. 40, 80, and then 120. So I can hold 120 orders at once on our shelves, but that's if I'm not using 2 bins at a time. That's also a struggle. Like those last 2 orders were 2 bins. This one's probably gonna be 2 bins as well. I try not to go over 2 bins. But yeah, so we have a lot of stuff, not including the other shelves that I have for stuff that I have to design and the stuff that has been designed and approved and ready to go. So many things happening all at once. And yes, so what I'm doing is people will send me stuff like this, their wedding bouquets, and we preserve them in resin. So I have this bouquet to go, and then I think I just got 2 more on the front porch. So what I'm gonna end up doing is hopefully you guys watch my video whenever I do this one. I'm gonna record it. I'm not probably gonna post this one this week because I just did a drawing video, but in the upcoming weeks I'll post it and you'll be like, hey, I was a part of that kind of. So I think that's really fun. Any more last minute questions for me? Feel free to ask away. I'll answer them if I can. It was nice seeing you, Erica. I'll have a great day. You enjoy moderating. Learn more, learn as much as you can. Let me know if you learn any good information on YouTube and how to reach out to more people, because that's what I'm trying to do. But I guess what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna write down her order information real quick while I'm waiting on you guys. Okay. 1, 0, 4. Got that. And then I said that she was getting a tulip package. I remember this. And bookends. Okay, what time is it there? It is 4:18. Oh my gosh, thank you for reminding me. I keep thinking like right now is the middle of the day, because that's usually when I start working on this stuff, is the middle of the day or in the morning. But I had a busy morning with my son, and now this afternoon I am working, so amazing. I did not realize how close I am to 5 p.m. That's fab. Okay, of course, girl. Thank you. You've got it too. I appreciate it. Comment what time it is where you are. If you're still at work or not. I am. Even though I work out of my house, I'm still at work. I feel like I'm constantly at work. Oh yeah, I guess I can write her actual like full order info down. Also, I would love to know, for the people that are on here, also love that we got to 58 likes. Appreciate you guys. But I would love to know, would y'all be interested in us having, because I have a few items, and maybe this is just a limited amount where I sell them, but we have like coasters that I've made, and we used to sell them in these batches, but we stopped, but we still have them in stock. So I'm tempted to I'm really tempted to sell them again as our like pre-made items. That way, if you're not getting married, you don't have to worry about getting married or having a special event to get some of our stuff. So maybe I just do like a random drop someday, because I think that's a fun thing to do. No gold leaf, no gold leaf. T-T-O-N. Okay, sorry. I had to write down that order information, so I am prepped. So I'm ready to go. Okay, it's 3:18, 9:18 here in the UK. Oh yeah, because you guys are like ahead of us. Yes, you guys are ahead of us. You know, it's funny. I went to Hawaii with my husband and my son back in August, and whenever we were flying back, I ran into this woman. It was a mess. Like, we're going through TSA. I was holding Miles. Robert was checking our bags, and it was really stressful. I had all of our carry-on stuff to go through TSA, and this woman like flagged me. She's like, "You stand with me. You get in front of me." Appreciate the life out of her, right? She's from France. So kind. And I was asking her, I was like, we had a 6-hour time difference from where we were to Hawaii. And I was like, oh my gosh, what is that for you from France? And she's like, it's a 12-hour difference. I was like, oh Lord, I could not imagine the jet lag. 3:18 in Illinois. Oh, really? That's surprising. Lefty. I'm actually not a lefty. I'm a righty, but the camera's reversed. So this is actually 84, not backwards 4/8. But I am a right-handed gal. And also, 2:22. Sorry, that's 10:20 in South Africa. Yes. Okay. Anyway, but yeah. Okay, so. Erica said that would be really nice. I think I might do that. I'm going to talk to Robert about it because I think that we only have literally maybe 8 of them. I think it'd be nice to send them out to people to have them, and for us to not have them anymore, just sitting around not being in use, but then also to like let you guys be incorporated in this and knowing that, oh, okay, I'm one of 8 people that has this. It's like almost like getting a golden ticket from Willy Wonka. So I think we might do that. Oh, Kimberly, thank you so much. I always love hearing when people say that they love our work. We try really hard. Sometimes you feel like you have imposter syndrome whenever you're like, am I really doing a good job? Like, I question myself all the time. I think a couple of weeks ago, I was literally in like a headspace of doubting myself. Like, do I know what I'm doing? Like, I know what I'm doing, but am I doing it really well? But hearing stuff like that means the world to me. Makes me believe in myself. Okay, I am doing a good job, and people follow me not just because of my personality, but also like our products that we make. You're so Brooke. Thank you so much. I got it from yet again Altered State. We know that I'm an Altered State girly. They have cute stuff. Their stuff is expensive, but sometimes they'll have it on sale. That's when to grab it. Okay, we still have 31 people. Would love to know. Any more questions? Any more advice? I look crazy right now. I feel like this week is insane. Truthfully, it's been insane. It's already Monday. It's only Monday. What am I saying? Erica, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. If you guys haven't already checked out the videos that I do for my shorts, I post shorts every Saturday. I try and post them around 11 o'clock, or 11 a.m. Eastern time, whatever time that is for you. I try and post those. I show the process. I show drawing stuff. I show demolding, which I need to record a demolding day. And I think I'm going to do that probably tomorrow is my guess. I don't know. I'm going to have so many freaking flowers. I don't know. Maybe Wednesday I'll record it. I don't know, but I have to do a demolding video. I'm going to be recording this because this whole breakdown is going to be beautiful. And then I have another full process where it was the girl that lost her daughter. Very tragic incident with her daughter. And we're donating all of our products that she's getting to her. That way she can have the memory of her daughter preserved and not have to worry about that cost of having that done. So I'm going to be posting that one soon. Finally finished with all of her stuff. We just have to ship it out to her. And I'm really excited to send that out to her. Like, this woman has been so kind to me this entire time. And it just breaks my heart that that has ever happened to her. Kills me. But I'm really happy that we're about to be a part of this process of, saving the memory of her daughter for her. Do I have any cute Halloween plans? Brooke, have you asked? I did a Halloween party on Saturday, and then we also went to Boone the Zoo with my son on Friday. But we're gonna be trick-or-treating, of course, in our neighborhood. And Robert and I do dress up with our son. And even if we didn't, we love to dress up, so we do it every year anyway. So this year we're gonna be Woody, Jesse, and Buzz Lightyear. We already made our costumes. We bought Miles's costumes because I'm not making Buzz Lightyear. That is way too much. That's too high of an order to fill. And then I dressed up as a Sanderson sister on Saturday, so that was fun. But I like that. Why is insane? People are already ordering for Christmas. It's not necessarily people ordering for Christmas because technically people that are getting the stuff at Christmas time sent their stuff to us back in like June, which is crazy. May and June, they're going to be getting their stuff at Christmas time. People are ordering and it's crazy busy because it's wedding season. People are getting married right now. People are getting married up. So they're going to send their flowers to us right after their event, which is why we stay busy in the spring and in the fall. I mean, we're busy literally spring all the way through fall, but it gets exponentially busier in the springtime and in the fall time. I binge watch all the shorts. Amazing work. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you. Also, I work so hard on those freaking shorts. So whenever they don't pop off, I'm literally like, it crushes me. I'm like, what did I do wrong? I have to try harder. I have to figure out something that like people really like. So I always love hearing what you guys want to see and what you guys like because y'all are the ones watching them. I'm only the one making them. So how did you get into this line of work? Thank you. I got into this line of work because I wanted to get married and have my flowers preserved, and it was really expensive to do that. So I was gonna mess around and see if I could preserve flowers myself, and I ended up doing that. And then I had people message me online. They were like, wait, can you do mine? People that I know, of course. And I was like, yeah, I can do that. And then my husband was like, you know what? I really think that you could do this. And he pushed me to do it, and I'm so happy I did because it has become like our full-time job, both of us. Like this is our only form of a living right now. And I love it so much. It's so great. I love the demolding process in the different state shorts. I love those too. I think people do like those. I just get so worried that people are like, that's all she does. But I think that they're really fun to say, okay, this is what this flower looks like. And they're like, this is where the flowers came from because they're not all from Tennessee. Okay, Hocus Pocus is one of my favorite movies. Erica, I dressed up as Sarah Sanderson. Robert dressed up as Jay, the bully. My brother-in-law was the other bully, Ice, or Ernie. And Miles was Max. And my sister was Winifred. And then my friend, Malia, was Mary. It was great. And my niece was a cat. So we love it. Or Thackeray Binks, dare I say. Ralph Bunny onesie this year for Halloween. Brooke, you can go harder than a onesie. Come on. Full force it. Okay, what are some of those? Okay, so this orange flower right here, this is a zinnia. If you're talking about these. If you're talking about some of these, like right in here, that is a mum. This is a chrysanthemum. And then this one is a zinnia. And I like them. They're really pretty. I like both of them, but they're kind of hard to dry sometimes. Okay, you guys, we have been on here for 88 minutes. So I think I'm going to sign off here. I'm going to try and dry all of these, get it recorded, make it look good, and see about the flowers on the front porch and get those done too, because I don't want to be working until 7 p.m. tonight. So I'm going to get cracking on with this. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure that you subscribe to me if you haven't already. Watch my shorts, give them a like, comment if you want to. Share my shorts with people as well. If you know anybody getting married or whatever, or want flowers preserved, share it to them. If you think it's entertaining, share it to them. If you just want to annoy them, share it to them. That's perfectly fine. Either way, I don't care. I'm just happy to be a part of your day. And thank you for being a part of my day. It's been great seeing you again. Looking forward to more shorts. Hopefully some spooky ones. I know. I really need to actually like fully commit. Maybe I should just do one in my costume every year. Ugh, Hans, you're making me feel like I have to. Either way, we'll figure it out. I have to record more this week anyway, so we'll figure something out. But thanks for joining along. I love all of you, especially my true ones that keep coming back. I remember you guys. Just know that. So anyway, y'all have